Being that it's Autism Awareness / Autism Acceptance Month, I want to share an experience that I had that left a really sour taste in my mouth this past weekend while I was in New Orleans with my daughter. So I'm a mom to a autistic 5-year-old child, and I was traveling to New Orleans for my first time for a wedding. I was not able to change the color on my toes before I left, so I needed to get a pedicure while I was out there. I wind up finding a nail salon called April Nail Salon downtown because I was staying on Canal Street. I found a nail salon, April Nail Salon, and it said walk-ins welcome. So when I seen it, I'm like, okay, I can come in here and get my pedicure. I walked in. First of all, I wasn't greeted, but that's another story. I walked in. I'm like, hey, how you doing? Do you have availability for a pedicure? A guy, his name is Tony. He looks up and he said, yeah, 45 minute wait. I said, okay, that's not a problem. I had my daughter. I was holding her by her hand. We went and we sat down, and across from us, her dad and her baby sister, they sat on the other side. So my daughter's on YouTube on my phone, and she's stimming. And for those who don't know, vocal stimming looks like it could either be laughing, giggling, repetitive sounds that an autistic individual makes to self-soothe themselves. Either they can vocal stim, happy stim if they're happy. They can vocal stim if they're overwhelmed. She was actually happy vocal stimming, because she was excited watching one of her shows. So she was happy vocal stimming and humming along. And the guy Tony looks at me and he says, do you have somebody to control that child? And I said, excuse me? And he said, somebody's going to need to control that child. And I said, what? She's vocal stimming. Now, it's one thing if she's running up and down around the salon, but she's sitting there existing in her own ways as an autistic individual. She's just sitting there vocal stimming. So I'm like, is this disturbing you? If you feel like it's disturbing you, that's one thing. But I'm like, that's not what you're asking me to control my child. So now I'm a bit annoyed, and I'm like, you know what? I'm already trying to educate you, but I'm going to take my business and my money elsewhere. So I get up to leave, and her father attempts to explain what autism is and, special needs children. And I'm like, don't waste your breath, because some people are committed to misunderstanding you. And the guy appeared to get hostile as we're explaining what autism is. So I'm like, you know what, honey, I'm out of here. Let's go. And the guy, he gets on his phone and he calls somebody. And I'm like, what are you calling somebody for? You're the one in the wrong, because you are sitting here basically discriminating. If you don't want my child in here, okay. What? Anyways, that left a really sour taste in my mouth. But I'm sharing this too because I wind up finding a awesome, really, really, really good nail salon called Golden Fowl Nail Spa. And I got my feet done by a young lady named Tiara. Tiara was amazing. I have to get back to this little baby. But Tiara was amazing, and it just goes to show, one situation can set you up for a totally different situation. She was a pleasure. She was so attentive to my feet. She did an amazing job. So if you're in New Orleans, go patronize Golden Fowl, Golden Nail Spa, and get Tiara. Tell her I sent you.